Yo, let's talk about qualitative influence lines for indeterminate structures. So for starters, let's go with beams. So for this case, we don't really have to find each reactions here. We can have to just use guessing. So let's say for AY, we want AY here. So for AY here, we always start at this point. Okay, we want to give it a displacement. Kumbaga. Okay, at this point, we want to draw a sort of happy. So this is a happy type, and we're gonna have to always, so notice this idea that at the point of pins, it's always zero. So yun. Okay, and what if it says, okay, I want maximum upward reaction? This basically means when we want to put our live load, we're gonna have to only put it on the positive side. So this is positive, and this is also positive here. So in this case, we only get to draw the positives on this side. Okay, so let's move on with BY. So same thing ng gihapon. So for BY, again, we draw a little displacement, and instead of it as happy, okay, we want it to be sad. Okay, we want a sad looking interval. And it always goes, and notice we always intercept the ball points here. Okay, so this is 0. And then we want our maximum upward on the moment load. So we're gonna put our moment load here. Okay, so what about maximum shear? Oh no, maximum bending moment. At, where are we looking at B. Okay, so at B, we're gonna have to make a hinge at this point. So it's not the placement, but a hinge. Okay, we're gonna assume these two directions. So first direction is a negative counterclockwise here, and we also have a clockwise up in this part. So notice it's always 0, and it's on a happy shape. And as if we're just gonna do this normally, we just attach. Okay, we just draw it. Okay, because it's a continuous beam, right? And that's what it looked like. And now we want our negative bending moment. So basically everything that has a negative there, that is where we input our span of live load. Okay, yun. So next, what about our maximum bending moment? No, negative moment at C. Okay, C is simply we cut here. Simply we cut. Okay, and for our bottom part, we're gonna extend this one until it reaches some point. It's gonna go at this B here. Now it's just gonna be as if it's normal, okay, like surf, like wave. This is 0, this is also 0. Same thing lang, no. We start here, okay, we go from bottom to upwards, and we go start bottom here like this. So notice this is a happy type. Yun. Okay, and now we have negative. So for negative, again, we have to put the live load on where it is negative. This is negative, this is negative, this is also negative, so it's gonna look like that. All right. Now, lastly, what about our bending moment at C? So simply, as noted, okay, we want our cut to be looking like this. However, instead of it as our hinge going here, we're gonna have to put it a little bit upwards. Okay, and now we need a happy. Okay, it's gonna be happy and happy on this side. And notice again, it always intercepts at this point. Okay, now I just have to extend and then extend and then extend, respecting my zeros at this point. Okay, this one is, it reaches 0 here, it reaches 0 here, things like that. Now, I want the maximum bending moment. So this point is positive, so I'll put our live load here. This point is positive, I'll also put our live load here. So that's it for that one. No? So it's exactly as simple as that. Okay, we want to respect our zeros here. Okay, so at the segment, in which case, let's say for example, we cut, that is actually where we have to be a little bit more precise than usual. But after that, all we have to do is simply connect the dots. It's simply just like connecting the dots. So you don't have to really look for reactions and things like that. So yun na siya.